Hold on, don't break your controller or keyboard just yet. I have some tips for you on how you can finally take down the Whiteclad noble in Black Myth Wukong. It's a little unorthodox, but it'll get the job done. If you're like me, I died to this boss a lot, especially when he went into the second phase. And yeah, if you didn't know, he has 2 phases, so that means you're gonna have to deplete that health bar twice. Once the fight starts, you'll notice that this boss moves around a lot. For some people, it may be really difficult for you to keep up with him and get attacks in. So what we're gonna do is limit his movement, and I don't mean immobilize. Once you get to the arena, look for a pillar on the right side of the arena that's right behind a rock. Sprint and dodge until you get behind the pillar, because this pillar is gonna serve as your defense. The reason that we're doing this is because he won't move too far away from this area. If he does, you just jump back behind the pillar and wait for him to come back. Do not chase after him, because that's where he'll get you. Remember to use your transform spell, because with might, it'll just recharge over time. The less damage you take in your natural form, the better. And you also want to try to get in as much damage as you can, because it's just less risk, more reward. There are a few attacks that you do want to look out for, and definitely dodge if you have to. He'll do a few sword slashes that'll shoot waves at you, and then end it off with a spear charge. When he does that spear charge, try to position your character near that back pillar, so when he dashes forward, he'll end up in that corner. That's when you want to go in and try to do all your damage. Keep him positioned in that corner, so when he jumps around, he won't move too far out of that corner. If he does try to escape, cast that immobilize spell, and then reposition your character, so when you're hitting him, it knocks him back into that area. You want to prevent him from getting behind you. So if he does get loose again, just go back into that corner and put your back to the wall. Wait for him to get back in close, and then do your damage. Just keep on rinsing and repeating until you knock him out of his first phase. And once he's out of his first phase, you're gonna have a bigger problem to deal with.
You have forced my hand. Now you shall face what I truly am.
Now this is where you're gonna need to be more disciplined than ever. But the plan doesn't change. Go straight back into that corner and let him come to you. Pop a heal if you need to, and then get ready. Don't forget about that immobilize spell and that transform spell, because this is the time for you to go all out and cast everything. Just make sure you do it at the most opportune times. When you're doing your light attacks and trying to get your combos in, try to stay behind them and do your attacks there. Aim for his tail, and when you do your attacks, move towards its back. He will try to throw his spear at you, just dodge towards him and then get some attacks in. And just like his previous form, he does have a spear dash that you need to look out for. Use that pillar's defense like before, and then get some attacks in. He will try to bait you out of that corner, but don't fall for his tricks, just let him come to you. And eventually, you'll get his health all the way down to 0. Let me know down in the comments how many tries did this boss take you. I hope you enjoyed this one and learned something new. I'll catch you in the next one.
No ill will I bear. I'm merely my brother's eyes and ears. I feign my loyalty to guard this path on the bear's order. Your destiny's bleak and stark. In its grip, we share the mark. The Guanyin temple now lies in cinders, yet the elder soul endures. The root of greed ever fosters the stem of suffering. Better to forget the thing you truly seek. The 3 bells. Have you seen them all?